Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to Reservoirs. My name's Matt and today we're filling up at BP at Kermond. Now I thought I'd break it up. Instead of stopping at North Richmond, thought I'd do BP at Kermond, and here's why. Now for many years, if you're doing Bells Line Road and you're meeting a group of riders, a popular meeting spot would be BP at North Richmond. But these days I tell everyone to just head a further 5k's up the road and stop at BP Kermond for a number of reasons. One, the fuel's about the same price, but also they've got a spot to sit. They've also got a cafe in the service station, and if the servo coffee or food isn't really to your taste, you can go a couple hundred metres up the road and there's another cafe further up with plenty of parking. Just be warned, on a Saturday the cafe doesn't open until 8 AM. I do prefer stopping at BP Kermond because in my opinion it's also pretty much the genuine start of Bells Line Road. Now I like Bells Line Road over the Great Western Highway. Just simply Bells Line Road has just more to offer in the way it's just got some nicer bends, and then unlike Great Western Highway, Bells Line Road opens up to like a semi-rural feel and it's just a nicer ride. On the ride up to Bathurst, it was a bit misty and a bit foggy. Now, one thing Bells Line Road has over the Great Western Highway is some of the spectacular views looking down into the Blue Mountains and through the valley. Now, you can go to Bathurst via the highway, but what I tend to do is I'll head left back down the Great Western Highway and I'll take a right at the Shell service station on the outskirts of Lithgow. This will bring me to Lake Lyell and it's just a far more entertaining run. Now the view coming into Lake Lyell is spectacular. You're coming from high up and just the view down to the lake. Now you do need to be careful, the road is pretty ordinary. Now if this road was in good condition, it would be one of the best roads in New South Wales, but sadly it's potholed and is not in the best condition at all. So you do need to take a bit of care, but it is worth it just for the views alone. And it's pretty much the whole way down, the views are spectacular. And you'll come up and cross the bridge, then you've got another few k's till you hit Tarrana. Now what I like about Tarrana, there's a pub on the right and to the left there's a nice little cafe that does a nice bacon and egg roll and a coffee, and you really can't go wrong. Now the Bathurst Bike Show gets a very good turnout each year, and this year was no different. Now I spent about an hour to an hour and a half just wandering through, having a look at the bikes, and I also found a Grisso which tugged at some heartstrings of mine. The bike show itself was very good, and even if you're not a fan of bike shows, it's just a great day out. It's a good excuse to get on your bike and go riding with your friends, grab a great lunch somewhere, and that's exactly what we did. We ended up going to Reckless Brewery, and after eating there and having some really nice beers, that's now a new favourite destination of mine when I'm in Bathurst. Now, it always surprises me when I say Bathurst is now a day trip, and thanks to improvement in roads and bikes being more comfortable, it's easy to go from Sydney to Bathurst and back in a day, albeit a big day, but it still can be done quite comfortably in a day, and I'm glad I did it. Now, there's other ways you can go home. You have the option of going straight down the highway or back along Bells Line Road. Me, I went via Oberon, and that run will be for a future video down the track. Now each year there's a street that runs parallel to the main bike show, and once again there was a whole heap of bikes along there that are really cool that people just park up, and I always find it interesting some of the bikes that aren't actually in the show but could be, and yet they're just parked on the side of the road just like every other person's bike. So what was my favourite bike of the show? Well, it had to be this old Suzuki GS1000. Don't know what it was about it, but it just looked pretty cool. So big shout out to Brotherhood Christian Motorcycle Club in partnership with Bad Hobos SMC for bringing us the 2025 Bathurst Bike Show. Looking forward to attending the 2026 Bathurst Bike Show, and I recommend you should do it too. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and share. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, check out some other videos right here.